Nonzx2, treachery, the beginning, and everything. So, if you don't know, Gabia from Nonzx2 literally, is such a big figure, to the point before I left, I imagined that he was taking on ChinaNet. Literally, I went to go get a big red soda from the liquor store, and I figured out, that Nonzx2 Gabia is really, really, really intricate, eloquent when it comes to fighting and, attacks. There's a big difference because, I specifically made the first one for, Gabia to make a mistake and bounce back, but, Nonzx2 is, Gabia being so calm, cool, and collected throughout every single fight scene due to having, a 2-year time skip training with Flip Skin. And here's the thing, at the beginning of Nonzx2, Gabia beats the whole villainous team of the Chaos 8, which is really, the Chaos 5 from Zofio, and the Chaos 8 doesn't exist in the manga or canon material. It does when it comes to the ring, or it doesn't. Anyway, the whole point is that he whooped the ass of the, team that looks like the Organization 13 from Kingdom Hearts. So, in the beginning, it's established that he's severely stronger than before. In the beginning of Nonzx2, everybody is separated like Kuma from One Piece. And that's what makes it so original. Now, I did a whole class about literally an anime fan versus a fan in progression versus, the stupid Street Fighter shit that Andre was on. And in order to run that class, I had to play Andre's video games. So we all know from my channel that what flow is, how to counter flow, how to counter meditation. And it's pretty fucking crazy because Nonzx2 is a flow idea. Now, where it comes to Christopher Lewis Moody, no matter how much you disagree with him, no matter how much, we have disagreements, the second series is based off him. So, Gabia literally in Nonzx2 is just as strong as Jit in his base form, but we're not aware of what happens when Jit goes all out. Let's think about all these confrontations between Nonz and Nonzx2. Let's think about Nonzx2 movie. So, there's a lot of, history, beef between, me and Naruto, and you're so retarded I should call you Billy. Meaning that I just did a whole tutorial of, why I didn't make it, in the Naruto world, but why I did so good after all, because, I was critiqued because I had the whirlwind flow versus a concrete radio flow, and, that instantly got, validation from females. And this is very important. This is very important because Sonny was all like, "Hey, anime fan, do you know why Karaki literally holds his neck in Naruto Storm Connections? Because Sidney broke into Big Mom's house and sat on his fucking neck. Kawaki and shit is based off I Wanna Love You. And then Amy came through when he saw something called damn fucking Harass Neck. Boy, Sonny was a shit. Man, this Samurai Jack is so fucked up, boy." This is fucking amazing because the whole meaning of Nonzx2 is that it's severely more adult than Nonzx1, and Nonzx1 honestly shouldn't exist. And what ended up happening, to our current timeline was it was split into 3 parts. One for the internet, one for actual TV, one to compete with mainstream anime, specifically the big 3. What you're not getting, about Gabia when he goes older, is that his judgment literally goes far and beyond. I've made, a lot of mistakes, in my flow in my life. A character is called Neo Nami is confirmed, and I got so far into this that, when I was at the mental hospital one time, I thought about making an arc literally when you free because they got your hero from jail, which is actually what happens in the beginning. In the beginning of, Nonzx1, we imitate, the War of Vest. Now, will there be a Nonzx3? Will there be a part 3 of Nonz? Now, I've already thought about it, and it's based off my son Percy, and it's going to be based off his son Perseus, based off Perfect Cell. And the shit is made from Boruto, but I can't really think about it, I can't think, literally, I don't want to make that shit because, Nonz is too perfect of a continuity. I'm never going to add a Boruto to Nonz. So when I get all this extra shit based off, who Jersey, Matt and Max, flipping coins lately, whenever there was always an arc in Showdown where it came to Jermaine. Nonz is primarily based off me when I was a junior in high school, literally when I started working on the arcs. And I was watching Naruto and Fairy Tail, and the choreography is like so. So, right now, we're almost done with the tournament saga. I have 3 more fights to do. I'm trying to upload it by the 17th, but it's very difficult because they'll let me work at one whole fight scene a day. you know, and say, oh, so amazing, oh, so amazing, when my original, you know, critique was background and shit, and you can't, you know, literally have a series coming on, literally, when the people reading it are hearing voices. What I did was I play off, you know, the double eye in anime. When you draw one eye, then you draw a circle into it, and the criticism comes from Jenny. Instead of one eye and a circle come into it for me to call out the toothpick, literally, how about a gradient eye, which is Haruhi Suzumiya? And that is, you know, very, you know, high-tech criticism, because what it is what do you want? Do you want a sludge, or do you want HD? So we have, you know, big out arc on YouTube, literally. We have part of the Zofio's attack arc, but we have full arcs that literally were by Narin Pardon. Literally, my girls have it, but I don't have access to my girls. The whole Zofio's attack arc is done. The whole Imagashi is done. Literally, even part of the C-Box is done. Literally, when Boomer gets his ass kicked by Mickey. That shit was all drawn, literally, and, you know, I tried to fall back on autistic habit. Oh, I could draw the fight scenes over and over and over again, but now they won't be crispy. Are you kidding me? They'll be crisis fucking crispy, but, you know, what they're doing is they're getting in the way. So, you know, literally, half confirmed is, half isn't, and what I keep on, you know, establishing to people is I have no jurisdiction over my own content. And you know what Blood say about things that are big? Big, special ed, black dicks. Anyway, this is Nonz ×2 Gabia Yoto's, you know, future info file. Does anybody recognize that literally I waited to this video for 7 minutes?